Hey everyone, welcome to my library. Welcome to my bathroom, actually. My name is Melissa, and today I am starting a weekly reading vlog. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I have been on a binge of watching weekly reading vlogs of others, and I just want to get back into it because reading vlogs are my favorite type of video to watch on BookTube, and so I want to make my own and just contribute contribute to the love. So yeah, I'm in the middle of getting ready for the day, if you can't tell. And it's a cold, blustery day today in Phoenix, which is so nice because it's May. Like, normally it's very hot, and so I'm taking advantage and wearing a sweater. Probably my last sweater day for a long time. And yeah, I'm just finishing getting ready, and then I'm actually headed to a book club in like an hour. I'm in charge of reviewing the book, and so I'm excited about that. We are discussing The German Wife by Kelly Rimmer. I read this and really enjoyed it. I gave it 4.5 stars, and it was my suggestion to read for the book club. And so, yeah, so I'm excited to see how it goes with everyone else, how everyone else likes it. I hope everyone else likes it. But it is always fun if there is, more of a dynamic discussion if someone didn't like it. Everyone is very nice in my book club, so, and it's not my book club, honestly, it's actually my mother-in-law's creation, and she's got a bunch of her church friends to join in, and she invited me. That happened about a year ago, and I've been able to make it here and there, not a lot, to be honest, because of work or demands with Sam, and they always meet in the middle of the day, so it's kind of tough for me just as a working person to go. But yeah, so I'm going to that, and I'm excited because it'll be during my lunch break essentially, so I can take off. So let me keep going with my makeup while we're here, and I'll discuss what I'm reading, and what I'm going to be hopefully finishing this week if I can, because I've been reading both of these books for so long. So the first book I am reading is Marking Time by Elizabeth Jane Howard. So this is the second book in the Cazalet Chronicles series. The first book is The Light Years, and I raved about that book on my Best Books of 2022 video. I loved it so much. It's a World War II family saga. So the first book started out with pre-World War and World War II, and it was all about this family, them going away to this vacation home of theirs and in the countryside, and just the dynamics of everyone and the different family members. Each book has the family tree at the beginning of the book to remind you who everyone is, which I love. I love a good family tree in a book. It's the best. It just means you know you're in for like an epic family drama, essentially. But so yeah, I read that, loved it, and then I really wanted to continue on in the series, so I picked up the second book. And I've been reading it for like 2.5, 3 weeks now. It's a really, like, all of the books in the series are really long, so that's why it's taking me forever. But I am 100 pages away from finishing. I think it's like a 580 page book. So yeah, so my anticipation and hope that I can finish is high. This weekend at least. It's a Wednesday today. I'm starting this vlog off on a Wednesday randomly enough, but I just found the time and decided I'd start it. So yeah, reading that, really enjoying it. And then the second book I'm reading it's Under a Calder Sky, I think is what it's titled. I get them all mixed up on this in this series because they're all so similar, by Janet Daly. This is the third book in the Calder series, and it's officially like a more modern story instead of like historical Western. I'm honestly not sure of the timeline though, because like they're driving cars, they're using, I think they're using phones. And from the cover of the book, it to me looks like an 80s book, but I really don't think it's that far in the line of time. I think it's more maybe like the 50s. I can't figure it out. And I honestly am trying so hard to figure it out, but they're making it difficult. So yeah, I am really enjoying this as well. It's a Western historical, and it's basically, picture Yellowstone. Honestly, that's what it is. It's a Yellowstone book. But it's about Chase Calder, who is the son of Webb Calder, who was the second book's hero. And he is brought up to be the next owner of the Calder Ranch, which is this huge cattle ranch and in Montana. And he's got a lot of pressure on him. And then his neighbor is a man by the last name of O'Rourke, and they have a very small portion of land compared to the Calders. And they've always kind of just been at each other's necks. Like O'Rourke, I cannot say that last name. O'Rourke's cattle will venture into Calder's territory, and he'll have to go grab and get the cattle back into his, and it's like kind of just an ongoing family feud. And then of course his daughter is Maggie, and so basically it's star-crossed lovers between Maggie and Chase because of these two families that are always at each other's necks. And Maggie is super young, and that's the thing that kind of got me cringe about it initially, is because she's only 16, 17 in the book, and Chase I think is like 20, maybe 21. And so yeah, they meet, and he realizes that she's blossomed into a woman, you know, that classic thing. And they end up having basically a secret liaison together, meeting in secret and talking and learning to love each other. And so I don't know if I should spoil things. I don't think I will, but basically something comes to a head with the families that makes it so they are torn apart. And she ends up going to California, and that's where I'm at in the book. And I'm not gonna say anything else. It is a wild story. There's a lot going on, but I'm really enjoying it. I don't think I'll give it more than 4 stars though, because there is some tropes in the story that I don't love, that even if they're written great, I just can't get over it. It's just so cringy to me. Where is my eyeshadow? There it is. So I'm assuming I'll give it 4 stars, but I will definitely let you guys know. That one I'm less into than Marking Time. Marking Time I have 100 pages, and then the Calder book I have like 200 something pages. It's a longer book too, so it's gonna take me a while. But yeah, so those are the 2 physical books, and then I'm listening to Jane Eyre. If you guys watched my most recent like come book shopping with me video, you guys know. But yeah, I'm listening to Jane Eyre via Audible Plus, narrated by Thandaway Newton, I think is how you say her name. She's super famous. If you look up her name or look up the title, you'll know who she is. But she's doing a fantastic job. I'm loving it. I've been loving Audible Plus for classics. It's been so great for rereads for me, and just rejuvenating in my love of audiobooks because I've been struggling with that lately. So rereading has definitely been the key. Rereading with a great production, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's basically what's going to be going down today. I'll update you more as the day progresses, but and as I get my makeup on. I'm so slow when I talk. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, so I am wrapping up my day. It's still Wednesday. I just took a magnificent bath that I tried to film a little bit of. I've definitely got like a bath setup now with like a towel warmer and you know, my book holder, and I'm whispering and hopefully you guys can hear me, but yeah, it's like a whole ambiance now. It's a whole situation. And now I'm just settled in to read a little more of Marking Time, which I was also reading in the bath. And yeah, I read this paragraph that I thought was so profound. This daughter is upset because her two parents are in denial of the fact that her mom is dying, and she's dying of cancer. And so she's frustrated that they keep lying to themselves, that that she's just like gonna get better, and that you know, this isn't as fatal as everyone else knows it is. And but then she's complaining about it to her tutor, who's basically kind of like a live-in nanny as well. And this live-in nanny is like so wise. And anyways, let's see if I can find the paragraph. She says, "But you see," she said, "we are not either of them. However much we care for other people, we cannot become them. People can only do as much as they are. It may be more than we could do, it may be less, but very often it will be different. Sometimes that is very hard to bear, as I know you know." The daughter says, "What you're saying is that I mustn't judge other people by my standards, by how I am? Judgment's rather a tarnisher in my experience," she finished. Isn't that so true? Judgment's rather a tarnisher in my experience. Yes, 100%. Yeah, so I thought that whole conversation was super profound, and a lot of this book is about coming of age, and the sons and daughters of these people, and how they are coming to terms with things that are happening to their parents and also the world. And it's a really interesting story. So I'm going to continue on, and I will likely see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, this is me just recording a clip of today and what I'm up to. I got so sick last night. Like sick every hour. It was awful, and I'm still feeling it, like super not feeling great. I even went to the doctor and they said it was a stomach virus. They didn't think it was food poisoning because me and my husband had the same dinner last night and he's totally fine. So yeah, we are going through it today. But I'm not, if I start feeling better, I'm gonna try to read a little more. But this is real life. I feel like I want to vlog reality and, show what goes down in a week for me. And, this is a unique case, but I'm sure you guys can relate. Luckily I emailed and got work off to recuperate, so we're just gonna chill and get feeling better, hopefully, and fingers crossed that I continue to film and feel better. So hey guys, so I indulged and bought myself some wonton soup from my favorite Thai place. Here's a better look at it. Yum. Just veggies, wontons, broth, a little bit of chicken. I'm finally braving food. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. And I also bought a Thai iced tea because it sounded so good. And I've been drinking water and Pedialyte all day, and I was like, no, we're gonna try something new. I really hope I don't come to regret this. But we're gonna try. As you guys probably saw, I decided today to treat myself to reading the new Electra McDonald's book. What is it? Playing It Safe is the title. And I pre-ordered it on my Kindle, and so I knew it was in there. And I got 3 pages in and zonked out and slept for like 2 hours. So that's how that's going. I'm so excited to read it though. I've heard nothing but good things. The dogs are going nuts because they haven't been on a walk and I feel so bad. But anyways, I'm gonna get to eating my soup and watching some Office because that's what you do when you're sick. And yeah, I will check in with you guys later once I finally have a reading update. Good morning, everyone. What a night and day difference from yesterday morning. I cannot believe it. I'm feeling so much better. I'm almost 100% better. So that was a quick 24-hour bug for sure. So I have a little protein smoothie here and just trying to rehydrate, get myself back. And I'm about to start reading more of This Calder Sky, and I am loving this now. The story arc, the character arc of Maggie, the heroine in this story, is so good. She goes through such hardship and a lot of changes in a short amount of time for someone so young as well. And I don't know if I would have been able to handle it as well as she did. And I just feel like very proud of her. It's like 5 years later now, and she's got a lot going for her, and she's just like a completely different woman now. And so I'm eager to see where things go. This is going to be a second chance romance. It's obvious now. So I'm hoping that Chase, the main hero, comes back into the story soon, because he's definitely been out of the story for a long time now. So yeah, eager to see where that goes. But just thought I'd give an update on how I'm feeling. Andrew is unfortunately sick now, so it's definitely contagious. And he's actually handling it a lot better than I did, though, so that's good. He had kind of a rough night, but not as rough as my night was. And fingers crossed, and I'm hoping for the best, but Sam has no symptoms. And we're keeping masks on when he's around and sanitizing and everything, so I'm really hoping that he doesn't get it. It almost feels inevitable, like how much can you prevent something like this, but we're gonna try our hardest, because I really don't want to have a sick baby this weekend. So we'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. You guys will know by the end of this vlog what happens, I guess. But yeah, so about to start my little morning relaxation and read some more. Hey guys, so it is actually Saturday evening. Today was so crazy. I had no time to film, and honestly no time to read either. So my work sponsored a like post busy season celebration event at the zoo today, and luckily, since both me and Andrew were feeling almost fully recovered from whatever went through our systems these past couple days, we decided, just for Sam's sake, that we would go, because he's never been to the zoo before, and it was so fun. It was him seeing elephants and monkeys and giraffes and a bunch of exotic birds, and the most magical part was when Sam went to the orangutan exhibit, and I'll put a picture here of how cute it was. There was this orangutan like at the window of the exhibit, like fully knelt down and was saying hi to Sam, and it was adorable, and was like trying to talk to him, like making monkey noises. And then the rest of the day, Sam was just going ooh ooh ha ha. It was so cute, guys. It was so cute. Anyways, so that made my entire weekend, honestly. But yeah, so it was an exhausting day though. Like, it was so hot. It was over, I think it was 100 degrees, 101 degrees outside. So like, we were making sure that all of our whole family was hydrated and sunscreened, but like, we only lasted like 2.5 hours at the zoo, and then it was too hot. So anyways, once we put Sam down, I got started on finishing Marking Time, and I finished it. Yay! I'm so excited, and honestly kind of relieved that I'm done, because I've been working on this book for a month now. So I took it with me to Mexico. Like, it's been everywhere. It even like broke, the spine broke yeah, it's seen better days, but I mean, it's still in decent condition. But anyways, a well, like, read book, I would say. You know, it's been places. But I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't enjoy it as much as The Light Years, the first book in this series. It's so strange with these books. I feel like everything and also nothing happens. Like, there's so much that happens, but at the same time, it's hard to explain the plot because there's not any like overarching plot besides just the war moving forward in time and all these characters adjusting to new situations in their life. And it's really hard sometimes to keep all the characters straight. Definitely glad for the family tree at the front. But this focuses on the second generation in the family, which are all like new adults or older teens. And that was really fun to read about because, you know, they have like they're trying to learn what is happening to the world around them, and you know, they're being kind of restricted and held back by the rest of their family, and so they're trying to learn on their own. And each of them have very unique personalities, and they all want different things out of life. And so anyways, it was a really good story. I will say there's a lot of infidelity in this book, which I don't love. It's not my favorite thing to read about. I don't think it's anyone's favorite thing to read about, but like definitely not mine. Yeah, so that's always tough. There's one character in this book specifically, one of the sons, and I actually think it's in the description of the first book, so I'll just say it, but Edward, and it's so funny that his name is Edward and that he's the one that's just like this kind of the skeevy guy, because I feel like even just like historically, I don't know why, but like, well, I do know why. If you've seen The Crown or if you just know British history, Edward is the king who abdicated. Anyways. Yeah, and he has this extramarital affair that goes on for a long time, and he treats it very casually, and it's just so gross to me. Anyways, yeah, so I enjoyed this story, and I definitely will continue in the series. I'm eager to see what happens in the next book with these characters. It's a World War II family saga, if I didn't clarify what this story is even about. Yeah, it's a British World War II family saga. Think Downton Abbey vibes. That's really what it is. So anyways, okay, now that I'm done reviewing that book, I have a couple chapters to so I don't know if I haven't told about this yet, but I have this edition of Jane Eyre. It's beautiful. It's a Random House edition from like 40s or so, maybe 1943. And it's got wood engravings, like illustrations in it. And every couple days or so after I've read a decent amount of chapters or listened to a decent amount of chapters in Jane Eyre, I flip open this and look at the engravings that are for the portion that I just read. And I actually haven't done that in a while, so I want to see which ones they have for me. And I thought I would also invite you guys to look at them with me. If you haven't read Jane Eyre though, skip this section because it's probably going to be spoilery. Since I am in the middle of the book, basically. So if you don't want to be spoiled for Jane Eyre, skip this portion and go on to the next clip. But you have been warned, and I'm going to flip you guys around, and we're going to look at these cool illustrations. They're very gothic, very like, kind of horror-y, I don't know, but they're definitely like, they evoke the feeling of the book too, so I like them. But okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. So this is the cover of Jane Eyre, and I'll show you guys how pretty it is just on the cover itself, so you guys can see like what I'm talking about. But it's so cool. So yeah, wood engravings by Fritz Eichenberg. And then I've had like my bookmark of where I am, and I'm pretty sure I'm in chapter 26 now. So we can just kind of peruse the pages until we get to the engravings. Here's one. Oh, pretty. Okay, cool. So this must be more of the Ingrams with Jane Eyre. When no, this isn't the Ingrams. This is when she goes back to Gateshead, and she's staying with the family. Georgiana is one of them, it says right there. But the mother of these two women that was terrible to Jane Eyre as a child is dying, and so she goes back to like kind of give her peace to her and like talk to her and kind of see her through her death. Anyways, it's actually a very touching scene, but this is also an interesting scene when they're conversing with each other. But okay, we'll keep going. Oh, I hope we get some more. They're kind of very interspersed, so ooh, look at this one. I love it. Oh, I mean, it's very gloomy and kind of, you know, what's the word, foreboding. But it's Jane Eyre and Mr. Rochester uniting. Oh, that's cute. I love it. This scene is, this whole conversation and just like vibe that happens when she comes back from Gateshead is so swoony and sweet, but also, since I already warned about spoilers, there's, you know what's gonna happen, and it's just like so heartbreaking too. But yeah, this is tender. Okay, cool. Glad we got that. Now we're in chapter 24. Struggling with these pages. Okay. Oh, we might be getting to the end here. Oh, one more. Oh my gosh. Oh, scary. I hate it. No, but it's, I mean, yeah, wow. So this is the scene, like Jane is explaining to Mr. Rochester what's happening, what happened in what, like her head, but what she thought was reality too, of this woman coming to her the night before their wedding, and yeah, like getting in her personal space, obviously, and it's just this like super scary scene that she's describing to him, and he's like, well, luckily it was all a dream, and she's like, but I don't think it was. Anyways, we know what it is. But yeah, wow, yeah, that's a scary one. That could live in nightmares, right? Okay, I think I'm all, at this scene here in chapter 26, so I'm gonna stop here. Right when the big reveal happens is when I know that's where I'm at. So yes, cool illustrations. Glad we got some good ones. But yeah, that's been kind of my every other night routine, is just looking through those. It's been fun. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Mother's Day. Day.
It is Mother's Day.
We got donuts because I wanted donuts. And then we're going to go get coffee. And then we're going to go on a walk. And it's going to be a great morning.
It's going to be a great morning.
But yeah, we're having donuts. And I'm excited. Hey everyone. So it's Sunday morning, like 10 a.m. And it's Mother's Day, and I already told you guys that, but yes, happy Mother's Day. And it's gonna be an awesome day today. I'm so excited because Andrew has said that we can do whatever I want all day. So of course I'm reading. But yeah, the morning was spent going and getting coffee, getting donuts, and then we did a nice long walk. And then Andrew put Sam down, so Sam's asleep, and so now I'm gonna read. And yeah, I'm reading This Calder Sigh still. So this is the only physical book I'm reading now since I finished marking time last night. And I just got to a really, really sad part in the book. I'm not gonna say what happened, but it almost made me tear up. It was extremely sad, very touching. And Janet Daly definitely has a way with words. She's really good at crafting an emotional scene. And so I respect her for that. I love her writing. So yeah, I'm going to continue in this. This story is really surprising me because it is spanning so many years in time. Like, I think so far we're hitting around like the 8 to 10 year mark now, and I don't know how long it's gonna go. And the second chance romance, I'm waiting for the second chance part still. Like, there is so much time that happens between their initial hookup and when they meet again, so that's pretty surprising. I don't come across that a lot. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this story goes, because right now they just don't seem like their paths are ever going to cross again. But they will, I am sure. So yeah, eager to continue in this and enjoy my morning. It's a nice hot day, but I'm in the shade, and there's a nice breeze going, so it feels good out here. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated and let you guys know what happenings go on the rest of the day. We'll see. And yeah. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Buddy, come here. Come here. Buddy, come. Come on. The dogs just got a bath, and they're not allowed inside until they are dried off so that it doesn't smell like wet dog inside. And so instead we have made a barrier so that they cannot access the outer world and get themselves all dirty again, but that they can also enjoy themselves outside. Oh, yeah. Hey guys, so I just wanted to close out this weekend reading vlog, weekly reading vlog. Actually, it was a week, wasn't it? Just say thank you so much for watching. My Sunday ended up being great. We had a pool party with Sam, and that was so fun. And then after he got up from his second nap, we ended up going and buying books, a lot of books. and also getting a new pillow. I got a new pillow because that's what I've been asking for, and a mattress topper so that I can sleep better. And I guess you guys have heard by now that I am expecting my second baby, so that is why I want a new pillow, because it has been really rough waking up with back pain every morning. So fingers crossed that that helps. And yeah, it was a great day full of reading and relaxing, and Andrew taking over all of the unfun jobs of watching over a baby. So yeah, it was a great day, and I'm happy with how this vlog hopefully came out, so fingers crossed. A wild turn of events the whole way through, as you guys have seen. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be continuing reading in This Calder Sky. I have, how many pages left? I have about 150 pages left in the book, so probably another week's worth of reading here, and then I will be moving on. But yeah, this has been a great read. Thoroughly enjoying it, as well as Jane Eyre, of course, as you guys have seen as well. This one I have about 6.5 hours left in the audiobook, so again, probably another week's worth of reading there too. So with all that being said, please like and comment and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.